between Meteos and Impact in the top lane. Two different players coming into the lineup. The communication may not be
at their core, farm-heavy junglers who can also apply pressure after getting farmed.
Oh.
And now they're kind of set to clash.
There's the Mantra Shield. Rainover's getting the tank in. He gets Summoner Heal out as well. Huni's going to come in and try to do, but he's got no mana on the entry. Huni goes down, getting way overzealous in the play.
Yeah, I think that was a really poor play.
Putting on the bottom side, they almost deserve it at this point.
Yeah.
They've been keeping that up quite well.
And a very classic type trade here where Cloud9 takes bottom because Rainover is top. Add that to the fact that Cobalt has been getting pushed in by Jensen, and Cloud9 is going to be keeping the gold even.
Wow.
As well as getting the Infernal Dragon. So great job by Jensen. Can't quite get the duration. Oh, they get sneaky with the teleport.
Oh, the net. He tried to dodge it for a bit of movement. Can he make it to the portal? He could not. The magical journey is taken by Huni. Parallel Convergence is in, and the Tempered Fate is going to be flashed away by Huni. He's looking for the kill. They put it down with Pole Belter, and now the tank is on to Rainover. He is gigantic, and they have all day to hang out under this turret. Rainover throws an undertow backwards to pick up a kill for himself, and the next one goes to Huni, as it is a 5-mana Mortal Swarm in the bot lane.
Successful Ash Arrow. Great execution of their composition right there from Immortal.
A lot of love for Huni here in the top. He gets a good stun on Parallel Convergence, but gets trapped into the fight as he goes for the dive onto Bunny Fufu. Great placement by Sneaky and the team to get that down.
Yeah, and Jensen catches Turtle as well, so Cloud9 is trying to strike back a little bit.
They don't really have to worry about that right now. They're worried about a mid lane fight. Seeing Rainover peek out from the side, though, they still want it. Turtle goes down immediately. Bunny Fufu is going to be the next, as Emperor's Divide is actually keeping Impact from going around here. Fight's pretty broken up now. Huni back in with his Chrono Break, and that resets everything just a little bit, as it's now 4 members on the side of Immortals facing. Kind of seemed like they were in, let's keep going for it, when they could have pulled out, but it could cost them more here. Impact trying to hold the turret as much as possible, but it's at 4v2 right now. And Impact's going to get tethered in by Adrian. The kill to be finished. Huni makes it over finally, but it is going to cost him his life in the end. That Z-Drive Convergence almost getting him out.
Being able to pick up the second Drake is very fortunate.
Ocean Drake going over.
Really early on,
Yeah.
so the rest of the lanes haven't had much pressure, and there's another Ash Arrow.
Oh, Sneaky gets found again with the initiation from Turtle. They're able to do it from so far away, and Cloud9 is not expecting it. Rainover looking for that quick 1v1.
But they've been able to get big rewards out of the last few, and now they go straight for Baron. It's going to be tricky, though. Bardalt can stall it if Cloud9 wants to fight.
Huni very low. Chrono
There it
Break
is.
to start the fight. Looks like they are going to Tempered Fate it. They pull back for now. Adrian gets killed by Baron. Great damage as he was held back by Jensen. Rainover very low to go down. C9 fighting this one well. Impact flashes away, and Jensen's doing what he can. A triple. Looking for a quadra from Jensen. Pobelter's on the left, and they almost know it immediately as he phases away with his distortion. That's the quadra kill for Jensen in the Baron attempt by Immortals.
Jensen does it in, even still to that quadra kill. But now, TP from Huni. They're trying to lock down Jensen.
Oh, as would I.
Get him.
Jensen goes right down. That kill, much needed to Wild Turtle. Put some cash in his pocket. And now they're on to Meteos, really looking to do some damage here, possibly finalize another kill. He is a tanky target, and they're going to have to give up on that. Impact is in. The team tries to get away. Rainover right into a cupcake. Goes down. The ultimate.
I feel like they can just back up, but now be getting 8% of their missing health and mana every 8 seconds out of combat from this. So 31 minutes in, death timers are getting longer. The 4th dragon is spawned. It's the Cloud Dragon. So Cloud9 would be able to just kind of back up and take that if they choose to. But Cobalt looking for a flank.
Ooh. Jensen
in
quickly
trouble.
back and forth. They dodge. Meteos gets hit by the arrow. Rainover's trying to go right for the back line, and he is going to get obliterated in his attempt. They put the turret up, and they cannot get past the Cloud9 defense. Huni's on the outside trying to poke in from the wing now.
It looked like they were getting a lot of damage on a Jensen. All attempts were to make it there. Cloud9 actually used both Jensen's.
Outside.
Oh boy. That's a Meteos
Or do they
behind
still
them.
want
All
it?
the ruse.
Drag Assault is not up, but they may have the control. Huni's going to be hit here. Chrono Break goes back. It's enough damage to not deter, rather. Cloud.
And look at the regen that Cloud9's been able to get because of those 2 Ocean Drakes as well. When they fall back to return that fight, they all come back at full health by the time Meteos Assault's back in. Now, Rainover going for a steal. They're just going to try and kill him.
Oh, he's like, I can hit it, I can do this. Oh, he stole it. Pobelter came in and added the extra damage necessary. Immortals working together.
Early enough. They
Damn
had
if you
to
do,
around
damn if
3,000.
you don't.
Yeah, but that'll be
Either
fourth
way.
Dragon for Cloud9 as well. Now they move fast.
Oh, do they get this one as well? Pobelter will tank it up, get that for himself. So Immortals not shy at all at this point in the game. They want to be able to pressure what lead they have, be it only 2,000 gold. The pressure is on. Rainover down mid. Emperor's Divide does not push away the Ragnarok. And now they're going to be going for the fight. Impact throws down the cask and it separates them. Rainover in a 5v1, and the team cannot enter the ring with him.
And Huni ends up well away from the
Oh!
fight. That again, he does finish off Jensen on the backside. So it ends up being 1-4, and I think Jensen going for the game.
Look at this one-man deterrent here.
Oh,
The
that damage on
pressure.
Sneaky.
Sneaky's gonna go down as well. Pobelter reroutes from the bottom side. Now they're on to Meteos as he takes the arrow to the face, or rather a knee, if you will. 37-47.
When hope was seemingly lost as well for Immortals, they're going to be able to pick up a lot of turrets. They have really substantial death time as just a tank and a support up. They could get an inhibitor, maybe more.
Oh, the damage coming in. Impact wasn't even ready. He has been one of the last men standing.
Yeah.
And it's the pressure into the chase. No Sivir action coming from Immortal, so they can't get in, but Impact actually gives them the range that they need.
Damage.
They had just tried to initiate, said no, but said, hey, we'll send one in, and then Ali Oxenfree, everybody come over from Immortals, and they're on to Cloud9. C9 Meteos looks like he could go down in the same fashion as last time, just against the wall in
Wow.
mid. And Jensen,
gonna win.
one last shot. He gets over the wall, but now they're even onto his teammate. That's Sneaky that goes down. Pobelter, he's just walking along. Boom, there it is. Distorts right into the face of Jensen, and that's the Cloud9, who had dominated the Dragon, dominated a bit of the early game, but Immortals able to come back and 41-19 control a solid game and take game one.
Wow, and definitely not in Sivir, as well as just all other champions having their own ways to initiate that will only be augmented.
Topside Impact.
Full share.
Yeah.
So
shared in the bot.
Yeah, full share for Immortals on all the gold, and then Impact gets solo experience, so that'll actually put maybe Leech, but he's in such a dangerous spot. They'd have to go for a teleport play to break this down, but they actually catch Wild Turtle.
That's gonna hit on the tether. Smoothie flashes forward. Both teleports come in. Meteos still wants to go for Turtle, and it looks like they may be able to finish it off as Impact comes in as well. The teleports were a little hesitated, but both top laners knew they wanted to
get
complete
the end result. I think that's because Wild Turtle poked his head a little bit too far forward, and now Rainover's ghosting to try and make more happen.
Rainover basically solo Smoothie, who goes to ward the Dark Tri-Brush. This is going to cost Sneaky his life as well, and just like that,
Get in here without ward.
backfired real quick. Now looking for something in the top lane. I like the hold on Impact. He stayed a little bit behind Meteos for the twisted advance, ensuring that Wild Turtle could not use Arcane Shift and a Summoner Spell to get out. Now to the mid lane. And it's almost like Immortals just doesn't feel like Cloud9 is roaming, but they very much are.
Yeah.
To chum the waters so they don't get too much damage from that, if any. And the Chain of Corruptions hold Meteos in place. This all allows them to take mid-turret.
With Playful Trickster, so they're on top of each other, but Pobelter still has Flash.
Sounds like they're on the hunt. Here comes Sneaky. The speed up is there, but it's going to wear off as players meet. And one last hit. Smoothie's going to pick it up with an auto attack. That's what he was looking for.
He wants the stun.
Oh, he cues out of it, but still, Huni's trying to get that Time Winder right into place. Jensen in a bad spot. There's the ultimate still from Huni. It's going to be the Playful Trickster over the Chrono Break. The final hit comes in. It actually draws down Meteos and Rainover.
And a well-earned kill there for Huni.
Got him close, though. See TP to the top lane. Impact a little deeper on his own turret than he wants to be, and Immortals are continuing to go. Very low mana bars here for Immortals, really relying on auto attacks to get themselves through this fight, and that may hurt just a little too much. There's 2 kills going over to Cloud9, and they're going to pick up Wild Turtle in the end. Meteos is going to bite down on Rek'Sai, and Rainover, the Ragnarok wears off, so the crowd control is going to be there if Cloud9 can put it down, and they may find Pobelter as well. His flash and barrier are up. He's forced to use one of them. One in the game right now as he's had a few decent fights. The last time, Chain of Corruption is going to miss as Jensen does the Playful and Trickster right over the ult. Cloud9 fighting off a little more than they wanted there as Rainover's able to flank from the side. He's going to be able to finalize this kill as well. No matter really what happens, I'm a liar. That teleport's going to stop him. And with looks like Love is going to be down for that Dragon. Over to Pobelter, the knockups, the crowd control. Something Immortals is lacking, but they will still try to run to the fight. Sneaky is the target. This is what we talked about Rainover also being able to do, but they focus down onto Huni now. Ragnarok's off, and they can just go for the back line every single time. Adrian's not even a thought during the fight. You can see the pieces of that Aegis on Adrian slowly building up. Meteos right into Pobelter. They're trying to lock down the crowd control that Immortals has. Meteos is going to make it out alive with that passive heal. And it looks like they're going to be charging in here. Rainover will be the first one to go down. I should say second after Wild Turtle. You got shields from Smoothie that already buff you up in speed.
Oh my god.
Speed as
Cooney stole
well,
it.
And
there's actually no blue trinkets off cooldown immediately, so they have to send the Ezreal through to get vision, but now they have it. And Cloud9's relatively low. They go for the fight.
Cooney teleporting in right there with home guards on. He went to back before it happened as the team was calling Baron, and Hooney's in the back line by himself. They fly onto Adrian. His summoners are down, and so is he, as they continue to drop Immortal members flying through from that Baron attempt. Cloud9 is now riding high, and they're looking for more attacks. Hooney's also looking for the same thing, and he's going to parallel convergence. He decides not to. He gets a great, what would have been shield and stun out, but the team can't follow up. Hooney actually goes down now, and Cloud9 looks like they'll lose a few just on the caboose as they try to get themselves out. It's a 3 for 2.
So Impact doesn't even have flash, but they still have the Karma. This is how they can be so fast. Meteos goes.
Double pop-up for Meteos. Tries to turn around. Eats Chain of Corruption himself. A big CC coming from Immortals. Hooney back and forth. The pop-up as Meteos actually takes a different path to get back into the fight, and it's right where Hooney goes. They're going to be able to take him down. Jensen now trying to come through the back line as they are tanking. C9 is tanking everything right now to get the rest of the members over, and they're able to push Immortals back right under their own turret. A double kill for Impact.
Really untouchable on this Maokai so far, and that gives them Baron 34 minutes into the game. Realizes that Immortals isn't really even thinking about contesting, and now he's walking down.
The Zanyas denies the chrono break damage. He absolutely deletes Hooney after he gets his ultimate off. They're going to be able to take down Jensen. Sting. C9 can't stay
This
here
wave
long.
is their last chance, and they go. Nice.
Exactly. They cannot wait. They go on to Pobelter as well. Impact and Meteos are stuck. Rainover tries to go to the back line, but he comes back to help the team, and they are going to be able to take down Pobelter before Rainover gets there. Immortals looks like they have to just completely back up now, and Rainover just on the outside of Fountain, just on the outside of safety, goes down. He's down, and a stark difference from game number 1 versus Immortals. Cloud9 are able to find their mid-game ground and able to find their way now to the Nexus. Hooney, however, playing big spoiler, trying to stop this from happening, but that's 9 and 5 seconds on Pobelter and Wild Turtle. Adrian goes down, one last auto with a crit coming in from Sneaky, but they may have to wait this one out. Too many members of Immortals are coming up now. They can poke them away, and the game is saved.
Sneaky.
Slowly, Sneaky overstays his welcome. Impact now teleporting in.
They might try and turn like one more fight, and they can win. They already killed Adrian and Hooney, so it is a 3v3.
Ragnarok down. Rainover's going to go down. That's the kill from Jensen. And now they're going to go for Baron, which is going to secure a few more kills on somebody's side. There's the ultimate. It's the Sivir and Karma Mantra Shield to make them in. There's no way Immortals can get away from this one without losing one. They have to turn to fight. Rainover is just turning to save everybody. And Turtle may be left out to dry. Pobelter firing off auto attacks as he moves backward, but it may not be enough. One last crit coming in from Sneaky seems to be the name of the game. And they are able to take down Immortals once again. Turtle inches from the base, Twisted advance in, and Impact roots him down and puts him in the ground. A quadra for Sneaky overall, and they're on the Nexus turrets.
Grant Cloud9 their first game victory. Doesn't count yet, though, because that sent us to game 3.
Best of 3 is for you and me, and we're going to game 3.
From a stat steal perspective, this makes a little bit of sense.
Right.
Because Trundle will win every single matchup against tanks. That everything is based on who they give the first turret goal to. But Impact had a tremendous game.
That's why he was a god, Jet.
Yeah, and again, you can just see philosophy-wise, Immortals splits everything. Immortals gives it, or Cloud9 gives it all the
I
Impact.
could take it, and he did. At least he clears a ward off of that.
That ended up being shared a little bit.
And then this will be
all for Huni. This time Immortals has a better way to deal with it. Here, the top lane.
He's got jungler help.
A little bit of love. Level 4 versus 4. Flash from Impact. He should have a pillar soon to get these guys off him, but he's going to flash in.
Get him.
Stuns him down. First blood going over to Reino.
Pobelter is neutralizing lane just right against Jensen. Huni has...
And he won't be able to get it on Wind
They
Slash.
keep chasing. Adrian is here.
It extends his range. Huni could still lock something down here. That's going to wear off quite shortly. The flash engage from Adrian. Impact's going to be walking out of this, but it looks like Rainover could actually follow up on that bottom kill as well. Jensen should go down, and they are not letting up. Rainover gets the Chilling Smite out. A fantastic pillar, forcing the flash, but secure.
Oh, a wide Ash Arrow, but a ton of damage from Pobelter's Victor.
That would have been an incredible initiation with the combination there. It is going to be a flash out. Smoothie lives with a sliver of health. It looks like Sneaky is really the only one tanky enough to get to the turret. It's going to be the kill from Subjugate.
The walk away at the end because he knows it's going to do damage over time.
Yep.
What was Turtle doing down that way? Looks like he retreated down that side at the end of the fight, but missed Ash Arrow also. Yeah, it seems like they're very okay with this trade too. I mean, with the ward investment, it's almost like they're trying to control the Rift Arrow. Every 2 seconds, it will send out a blast that is actually more than the initial burst.
Build much more as well.
Oh, Jensen got it.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be the final auto that takes it down. The TP coming in. Huni feels like he has the chase. The Q didn't actually hit, so he probably feels even more happy about it. Wind Slash comes out, but the W's there. What a pillar from Impact! Can he stop it from happening? No, he can't. But he
now
can
Huni might be able to
try
get away.
to help it. It's going to actually be Sneaky coming around, so he either has the Ardent Blaze into Piercing Light or Relentless Pursuits himself into range. He has the kill off of the tag from the culling.
Right.
Yeah, no, I was kidding.
You fooled me. Anyway, it's a little tankier than the other Dragons. Great initiation.
That's the hit. The Piercing Light immediately through Adrian with the follow-up damage, and the rest of the team along with Sneaky's damage now is crushing Jensen a bit too far forward. And the Dragon actually is not the objective this time. It was more so the fight.
Keeping track of death timers to tell them, yo, these guys that you just killed are respawn and they're going to be here any second. The right types of initiations are the right picks.
Oh, both mages going all in on this fight, and that calls for the cavalry. The teleport is going to come in. We do see Huni here as well as Impact as they go toe-to-toe. Rainover's going to come up now, and Pobelter is fighting Meteos toe-to-toe as they start to enter that fight with the majority of the team.
Cloud9 would have to fight them to stop them, but it's almost gone.
It's not even a 50-50. You could fly in like Pobelter with LeBlanc and a Rek'Sai Rainover. Immortals came into the season with in spring and went 17-1.
Literally another initiation being attempted here. Jensen around the back. No Huni yet.
The cast really didn't do much to do damage. It just separated the fight, but still gives Immortals time to look around. The focus on Turtle is so much right now, and it's going to be Pobelter and Turtle going down first. Cloud9 is lasting through this fight somehow, and that's going to be a kill onto Huni. They finally take down Meteos, but it leaves enough Cloud9 members up to continue the fight and start to trample down Immortals in the top lane. Pings to the mid. Meteos is going to want to go around the side. It's actually pulled up. He may have range to get in and just kind of poke a smite in there, but he's giving it so much room. They're not even going to try. They see Huni up top. They give him so much respect. He stole it! Jensen's going in! Oh, he actually gets in Meteos with the smite down on Elder. He stops the 4 elementals from being huge for Immortals and the rest. Immortals Huni trying to get onto Sneaky, but they can't even control the fight now.
You could even think from DPS perspective might be close, even though it's 3 items to 4.5. But they do still have a bit of the buff. What the heck is going on with his size? Here they go.
Able to get Rainover. Impact was quite big, but the Chaos Storm coming out of Pobelter gives him the double kill, looking for Meteos on the triple. Rainover's actually going to go down in this fight as Huni tries to take down Impact. That'll be shortly done. And now they're going to try and close in on Jensen. He will not take down Wild Turtle alone. And they look to clean up Cloud9 in a complete ace, upwards of 60 seconds on the starting death timers.
Very, very quickly, but Sneaky will be up in 8 seconds, so it's smart for Immortals to just back away after this one and turn for Baron. So we'll get to see that fight again, and Cloud9 will live
that safety, and like you said, Baron will go down. Meteos won't get a miraculous attempt this time. He's still. Jensen was on the front line. Quickly burst out. Nothing that could happen for him. And Cloud9 trying to go for broke on one last push towards Immortals. Huni is just standing in the midst of a huge battle with 3 members of Cloud9. Smoothy's going to go down to Wild Turtle. Pretty much takes him out solo. They're on to the Nexus. And Immortals will take down Cloud9 for their first series of the summer split.
And an assassin. For competitive, we used to see Kha'Zix built more kind of conservatively with the tanky style.
Although a few too many creeps there. You can see Zig though lining that up very nicely. Going to pull that wave all the way back and get as much free time as he can with the minions.
Yeah, it was actually
Creation of the lane swap, by the way. KFO is actually going to take this tower down, so we will have 2 turrets apiece falling down relatively quickly. Gearing towards 1 or 2 items.
Yeah,
we should have a pretty.
They are collapsing on Froggen here in the bot lane, though. The TP is going to come in for both teams immediately.
2v4, Froggen going to try and make it happen. Flashes in towards Keep, but the snare's not going to land. Still living forever, though, but they should be able to take him down. Froggen not dead yet. Gets moved back in with the ulti. Froggen still alive and actually gets first blood on Desire, but will go down. KFO, though, awfully low, will go on the other side, but Sentinel barely getting away with his life. But I don't think Zig's so lucky. It is Keith with the double. What? Trying to abuse that, but P1 looking to get sneaky. But they're on top of a ward, so that's not particularly sneaky. Keith gonna pop the ulti, and that starts straight in onto Gate. Gate getting awfully low. Maybe gonna go down and does fall. The KFO is just tanking out the front line. Froggen moving with the flank, finds Mashes. Maokai gets the double, and now Sentinel gonna get himself chased down. The snare doesn't quite land, but the twisted advance will. Keith gets himself a third, and Echo
counter engage with his ultimate, was able to pop a couple of them up. It was too little too late. Ezreal cannot punch through the Maokai.
Trying to get over there, and Baron's almost dead. Phoenix 1 is going to steal this one away. I think Echo Fox got a bit too greedy. Baron goes down. Zyra's going to snare them up, and they're going to try and get away. Sentinel running from the scene of the crime, but Froggen is going to
back down there to help out KFO, and Zig may have bit off more than he can chew. He's certainly going to go down.
I don't think they can get, no, absolutely cannot get away with that. Sentinel even going to get aggressed on here by Hard.
Deal with this before a potential Baron fight, and he's actually looking for the TP. He's going to go in.
Yeah, they're going to try and do something here, but Matt gets himself over the wall. Gate, though, not so lucky, and he's going to go down to Hard. Echo Fox get the pick they want, but they kind of have to keep running towards their base.
Just TP from Zig.
Yeah, they're going to try and fight for it, but Froggen's also back on the way. This could be close. Baron is getting awfully low. Zig in the area, and it will actually go over to Echo Fox. Zig now cut off from the rest of his team.
Fox is going to be starting up the Dragon, and P1 have to respond to this. They must make something happen. When will they pull the trigger?
They're actually doing good damage to it. This Dragon getting way too low. Echo Fox
needs to get over there.
Gonna try and move him, but Keith, I think, a little too far forward. They need to go for it, but Echo Fox gonna start a team fight. They exhaust on his Zig and try and chase out Sentinel. Froggen dodges out the Zara ulti with his zombies, and he's healing so much in the front side. KFO taking up everything, and Sentinel's gonna go down to Froggen. Elder Dragon still aggro, but it's 5v4.
Yeah, P1 was so split. They had a squad of 3 and then their 2 tanks. They must try to continue fighting for this, but they're going to make the call. They're going to back off as their jungle.
This turret is not long for this world. Froggen straight in for it, going to look for a carry. Mash again has to shift out of the way. Nego Fox going to brute force their way into the bottom side.
Yeah, just look how fast these structures are going down. The true damage burn for Froggen, they're going to start it up.
It's certainly not free, but it is going down awfully quickly.
Zig's got to get over there.
Nego Fox doing too much damage. Sentinel
too late
in the area, but it is way too late. They'll just take it down. Even smited earlier. Now they're going to try and look for the fight here. Sentinel may be caught out of position. He's going to continue to get slowed down. Hard's even going to move in there to try and lock him up.
Fox is going to wander on into the base, and this very likely is going to be the end of it as Keith just deletes Mash and says, nope, this game's done.
Yep, Eddie Carey making the big plays there, and Mash gets wiped off Summoner's Rift. And with the Baron buff, Echo Fox will move in to claim game number 1. This defense will have to be miraculous for Phoenix 1 to hold on to it. One Nexus turret down, another's going to fall. Period's going to move the ulti out as Echo Fox just going to try and take down the Nexus, and they will do so in style. 47 minutes in, but they keep control almost the entire time.
Selected Exhaust as his other summoner spell, and this top lane matchup is going to be so important. The solo lane's really a gem, and P1 is going to do it slower once again, though. They did actually get it one wave later. They tried to finish it off, weren't able to do so, and now as a result, I actually think Zig is, we'll see how he can do on the balance if all these minions are. They are pinged out, but Fox has to be careful.
Oh, Sentinel going in for it, but Big actually going to turn it around. Gets the snare onto Mash only, as it doesn't quite land on the Sentinel.
Sushi's going to want it.
David is there, the stun's in. Sushi's going to move for it, and first blood does go to Mash.
Actually flashed, but it was after he'd already been tagged, and we saw how fast Mash was able to proc that. Sushi in trouble, though.
That damage, ridiculous there as Froggen with a bit of an assist from Big. Buys himself a Negatron cloak, realizes that, you know what, that's probably going to keep happening.
Yeah, here comes the TP, though. They want to go aggressive onto Keith, and he's been caught. No flash.
Good snare. Keith actually has to turn a fight, and he knows it, but an don't think he can really fight the Swain. He's doing a decent job, actually. Zeke running a little low on mana. Might get kicked out of there, but that slow is brutal, and Gates here to finish him off.
He doesn't want it. He wants to give it to Slushy.
Yeah, it does go in, and Slushy flash Qs for the kill.
The Ocean Drake, which is quite handy in the early game.
Gate in trouble. He gets snared up. That's not enough to defend him. Froggen's able to take him out. The TP now down in from KFO as they will chase in onto Mash, but he's popped the ulti. He's running for it.
Well, once again, Echo Fox prioritizing the objective control. I'm going to start up this Drake. See if they can't get it for themselves. No Infernal this time, but might want to get it anyway. Zentinel going to get blown up perhaps. Does steal the Dragon out from under them. But Gate now challenges Slushy straight in the middle of the team. He'll be stunned by the gravity field and taken down. KFO wipes off Brom on the other end there as well. And Zig, you will get in for a trade and take out the Zyra.
They do steal away the Dragon, but not the best.
Oh, good repose. Gets out from under the ulti. But Zig's here as well. Actually stuns up the Swain on the other side. And maybe KFO can turn this around. No such luck though. Slushy going to get it.
Himself staying relevant, down on farm a lot, but still is going to be a very big assassination threat.
Oh,
for a lot of
Mash,
members.
that's a bad time. Good spell shield, no!
Oh.
Not enough. The death ray gets it on the back end.
Flash earlier, I think, though, but now pressure coming in from P1 onto the mid lane turret.
Now good ult from Slushy. He's going to find Keith. They're going to dive in for
Oh.
it. Slushy gets a double as he comes back down. And this Fizz is doing work with the TP's back from Echo Fox. Cancelled, I believe.
That is huge for the Fizz. He comes in, he lands the beautiful ultimate up against KFO, but he's going to start it up.
I'm going to go with no because he's losing right now.
no.
Saw the pitch goes out. And KFO just, that's an easy one.
Slushy, that was...
I'm going to go ahead and take it because Echo Fox had a momentary lapse in judgment, or did they? Now's the time for the other steal. No, Zentinel gets it locked up though. They're going to move in for it. Oh, Froggen with a huge ulti, and that's an easy kill.
Yeah, they do get it, but it costs them a couple ultimates, costs them the Summoner, and that's a trade I'm happy to take.
The menace right now on the Fiora. The stiff breeze you mentioned earlier does finally swing through mid lane.
And KFO's back in for it, another 2v1, but Slushy going to try and make it happen. The pitch is used by the repose, actually a little early. They'll flash after it, and Slushy gets it with the damage over
He's going
time.
to be in some trouble here. He's going to have to run for it.
All right, Slushy, what magic tricks do you have up your sleeve? TP in there, actually, maybe. Hard. Doesn't quite get there. Good Zonya's zone knockup's not going to come in, and Zeke's going to try and turn this around. Slushy, massive damage on the Keith, but KFO going to go straight in on for the Swain.
But here
Slushy's
comes the
maybe
rest of
gotten
them.
out. But looks like on the other side, a good snare there's going to move in, and Froggen will take out Zig as the Swain goes down. Slushy gets up, but it might cost the team the rest of their life. KFO going ballistic in the backline, takes out Matt. Gate soon to follow as Fiora gets a double.
And this is classic P1. This has been their mistakes all the time.
Shuts down any chance of a steal, just wipes Zentinel out from the back of the pit.
And they take the Baron.
Yeah, I think he's probably okay. He's going to be very short cool, and he's going to go for the kill, actually.
He wants it. Oh, Zonya's is there. Froggen turns that around, and Slushy, he'll get out. Oh no, Froggen! He wants it! He actually claims it with the death ray!
The group, they already have the poke advantage. They needed to cut their losses.
Gate caught, but not dead just yet. He'll flash out of the way. But Echo Fox just going to take down the turret instead. They're more than happy to get a summoner there. And Froggen's out with the ulti. It's doing huge damage as Zig just has to stand straight in it. He might even get poked down to death there. Excuses calls it up. Froggen goes legendary. And Echo Fox dive the turret. They'll trade a few back and forth, but they've broken the base.
I think this could be the game. They may push for it. Slushy has no wave cleared. The only real threat to stopping this is Mash, but with Froggen alive, he's such a massive damage threat. I think this is going to be it. Echo Fox looking to take a clean sweep.
They're going in for it. Slushy going to try and find a way in for a kill, perhaps, and get them off the turret. He actually shuts down Froggen, and Zonies is out of the way. KFO, who's going to miss that snare, but he'll get the kill. No, Slushy alive for now. Gets another one, but shut down finally by the Fiora.
Fox doesn't care too much at this stage of the game if they lose one turret, but Zig could be in trouble here. The Rylai slow is active, and what a culling coming
Froggen
in.
wants it. The culling again might be enough for it, but they can't quite get it. Gate, though, caught out in the front lines, is going to go down. Echo Fox force a 5v4.
Definitely praise Echo Fox for their overall teamwork in this series so far.
But P1 aren't far away from taking it out, and Big actually going to get taken down by Mash. He's the one with the crits this time.
Yeah, great play there from Mash.
Does P1 try and keep it interested? Still floating around the 5k health mark, though. I think they're waiting for everyone else. Culling in there is great poke in. Slushy, though, has found the fish on the kid. He flashes back and puts it on the Froggen, and now Slushy going to go in for it. Damage is massive there, but Slushy does take out the Lucian in the backside. The KFO's going nuts as he takes out Matt. Cleans up Graves as well. Gets himself a triple kill, and Echo Fox just turned it all around.
KFO just completely carried that fight. 1v3 on the backside, and this could be the game for Echo Fox. Respawn timers are very long. They're pushing down the mid lane. They're going to try to end it, or at least pick up the inhibitors. Zig is buying a lot of time now. I don't think they should be able to end it.
They're going to commit here and try and end the game. Who's up? It's 20 seconds on one, 10 seconds on Gate. This is going to be close.
They should have it. I don't think Gate is going to be enough. The turret's going to be gone, and they can just right-click on the Nexus, and this is going to be it. Echo Fox going to take the first series of the season for them. 2-0.
KFO goes off in the back end of that game.
and really carries it through. We expected the split push.
Quas, Santorin, and Kiwi Kid, and also the movement speed to keep yourself safe, then GBM may be able to...
Here's the first attempt, though. Santorin on the top side, because keep in mind, Ray is a bit injured already. Chugged through one of his potion stacks, and not the rest. So now, at 300 health, the flash knock him, and there's the easy peasy first blood. Yeah, Rek'Sai's good regardless, but if you're that good on it... Then
oh, they're wrapping around GBM right now. You can see Shrimp on the backside. Flash!
Low on mana, has flash, but no other summoners. This could just be him dying. Knocks back Shrimp, who repels away from the turret. And no, still takes him down. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Right before Shrimp comes over.
Oh, wow.
And that's how he got the Emperor's Divide. Really well played.
On the wrong side of Santorin, they'll listen to Flash here for the knockup again. They're looking for the kill on Ray, who is missing summoner spells. Echo Stun will not land in time, but a flash to get the Q to come through, and Quas turns out he's getting all the farm, and now a Rift Herald coming in the top laner. But meanwhile, into the bot lane they go. Santorin with yet another gank, and the TPs are coming in as well. Nice dodge by Apollo. Now a special to block everything up, and they've not yet killed his bot lane. Here comes the attempt at a stun, and he's gonna land it. Great job by Quas, gets the kill, a spree for him. That's 3 in a row, and now a special stun up against the wall. The ulti to go back in and get the damage. Yes, they traded on an OQ, but still a 2-for-1 dive, not bad for NRG.
Very tricky. You have to 5-man dive this as Apex if you want to push 2 turrets, because your top side is getting shoved in by OQ, and you're gonna lose your tier 2 if you don't make a move now.
Yeah, BF Stun's are super doing plenty of damage. The flash stun's gonna land on a Santorin. That will be the kill picked off. A great roam by Shrimp, and Keen is behind them. So NRG, we talked about coordination, but this time around didn't see the roam coming across and stayed under a turret they had no business defending. Everyone else, so I gotta say, sort of that's a net positive to Apex, and it claws them back into this game a bit.
No. All right, anyway, Quas walking up, just zoning them off at the turret, and here comes Santorin again.
Oh, he's right in the mix. So is Quas, who gets stunned up and ult, but he's still in the middle of the enemy team. Ignite is on the third as well. The heal comes through and ult. And it's gonna land. Ray gets one now to the backside. Ulti from Kiwi Kid puts himself in the mix with Ray. He goes down. Double kill for the Trundle.
But Vladimir, huge priority pick. NRG, they paid for it in Game 3 yesterday when they didn't ban it and it went over first pick.
Wave through the mid lane. Apollo will not let that turret take much damage. Minions get a little bit of chip down, but it's not too bad. And a Tempered Fate tries to find no Shrimp, repelling in time to not take damage, flashes downwards, misses the cocoon. Special blocking forward, now Keen wants in for GBM and Kiwi Kid. Putting damage down there, the knockback is not going to do all that much as GBM flashes away. Now watch the right side of the fight, it's OQ kiting back, trying to run away from Ray, and he will get away pretty safely. Ray a bit alone on this side of this one. As Quas stuns him up and walks back, and now a teleport flight to come in across as they still want GBM and Kiwi Kid, who's been slowed up. He lands a stun, but he will be going down, and GBM now very much on the wrong side of the fight. Will he go for the teleport play? We'll look for the outplay. He tries to kite out. Cocoon is down right now, and he is definitely going to die for this one. I can't see him getting out. Special.
Keep Ray in this top side. He's going for OQ.
Under the turret. Go chases him with the flash, but he's got no mana left. Now chased out by Santorin, and this time Ray is overextended. 1v3 will go down. OQ kites him out right, and Ray.
And now it's a 4,000 gold advantage for Apex. He's looking for more picks again.
Well, Tempered Fate is in. Now the attempt to go for the kill. Here we see Santorin in the front line as the teleports and came in. Quas taking in the front side, stunned up, has to run away now. Santorin, yeah, nearly dead. A cannon dies, heals him up a little bit. Nice knockback, but GBM has gone down. Apollo landed the auto attack.
He doesn't have any tunnels nearby. They cleared the tunnel that was placed down. They're going to have to stall for a good while here. He has to go straight to the mid lane, but Quas is caught.
Quas is stunned. He doesn't find something to ult onto just yet, and yeah, just goes down. The ulti brought him back into danger. His W had already timed out, so there's no stun to get. And now back onto Baron they go, but Santorin
He's got a ward in there, it's not cleared.
His smites are good. Santorin got many smite duels in the NV series. Maybe he can try again. He's still waiting around. Can they stop him? He's gonna get stopped up. Great job by a special with the ultimate to secure the Baron. Shrimp lands the smite onto the Ocean Drake. Did you know, despite being the Ocean Drake, it doesn't splash?
Yeah, Infernal and Mountain Dew, but wait a second, Ray, you might make a splash.
Ray is gonna get splatted, more likely. He's going for the 1v3 and does go down. OQ cutting him out successfully enough. Ray goes down. It buys some time, but that's a lot of. They could have gotten that dragon anyway. Yeah. Use the stats. Right now they're setting up a cupcake wall, trying to make sure that you can't get into the Baron right here, trying to hold position for now, and now the flash, ooh! Nice trade there, Kiwi Kid getting away, but now Shrimp slowed down and really beset by this team, trying to run away, gonna repel out, and now it's Keen in the front line, and GBM gets deleted right off the face of the map. OQ's gonna be next up. Keen just can ignore the damage output. 2 kills so far for Apex, destroys the entire backline of energy. Almost certainly, you can't really try to stop this. Santorin, I guess, could look at it, but he's in the base right now, so no chance. Second Baron of the game, goes through to Apex. Nice smite, nice execute by Shrimp. Yeah, and that's gotta be just rough stuff. He's got I mean, about 700-800 damage coming out of Tides of Blood here in this fight. We're going to watch another battle right here as Quas, yeah, just ripped apart in the front line, has to run away. He will just barely survive this one as he runs out. Kiwikin takes a snipe to the face. He's going to survive, but the turret's already gone. Baron buff on top of the 5 members, really letting Apex push through easily and conveniently as the inhibitor goes down. That's been solid for them. Wings on her arms. Well, moving into this one, though, this is not Shyvana. This is an Elder Dragon. It's been there for, well, all of a month, actually, as far as Elder Dragons go, but that's okay. NRG looking to combat this one. Apex, the team in the lead, but Baron buff is timed out. You've got Ray in the front line.
Keen in the back.
For the ulti, and it's somehow Keen flanking yet again, looking for specifically GBM, who knocks him back, gets back to safety, then flashes back in, and Keen gets the kill. So down goes the mid laner, and GBM is not there to carry the fight. It's now on OQ's damage. Looks like they don't have it because NRG running away for dear life. Special still chasing and looking for someone to land the Q on so that they can get that kill, and the slow is enough. The Trundle Pillar is enough to knock down Quas. Another one comes in, Shrimp on a rampage, chasing for further kills. He's got Spiderlings. He's angry. He does plenty of damage, but Kiwi is going to get back out to the base. Still a 3 for 0, Dragon in the field, but how about just dead inhibitors and minions to push the base down?
Every time Keen is getting to that backline, every time the peel is not reliable enough for NRG. Bard, Rek'Sai, and also Echo, it's so hard to peel, and Keen gets there. The team shows up in Apex. They clean up.
That guy, once again in his first match of the North American LCS, this time for the summer split here. And into this one, +8, Santorin around the backside as well. Keep in mind, Ray is very low on health, and suddenly says, there's a Gragas behind me. I don't want this kind of present. Can you please get away from my lane? Uh-oh. Santa known all about his presence. And
Easy to die,
Ray
too.
misses the shield. There's the flash. There's the solo kill. Meanwhile, that is already done for Quas, and he's just fine. And now the push in from Special, who's missing Summoners with a knockback. Yeah, it doesn't actually push him back in because he got the shield up. So now it's Santorin flashless on the wrong side of the fight, and Ray's teleport coming in maybe just in time. Jumps over the wall, still gets the damage and gets him off just completely.
They try to use the Swain against him, but everybody's here.
Quas has to run though, and he's getting slowed repeatedly now. The attempt for Keen to chase this one down. The kick into the wall, the damage of it coming across the heels don't mean anything. And Quas goes down. Apex finding 2 kills now.
I think the way that this game is going right now, Apex, they need to keep this lead. They need to actually...
And this time around, Keen really does get grabbed up. He's got nowhere to go. Kiwikin gets the lockdown. OQ had the arrow as well to land. The two of them.
Very important. Whether it's Kiwi
Oh, wow. The
Oh,
3-step process. The knockup's there as well. OQ's going to die. The Q into the ward hop, into the flash, into the kick, into the brawl. Pretty close. 1,000 gold difference in the ulti in from GBM. The arrow, okay, a bit unwise, but it buys enough time for this turret to take a bit more damage. Now Shrimp's on the backside, so is Ray, and the blow up! Oh, OQ's already dead! And it's time for a little bit more. A nice explosive cast buys some time, but it puts Keen right on top of the team, and there's the rest of them as well, and down goes GBM. He's all over him. Now Quas forced to run away as well as that ulti to disengage. Kiwi could maybe could use that earlier.
Really do anything about it.
He got split up to the left, so he wasn't there for part of that fight right now. But look at this, it's Keen in a 1 versus 2, slowly running away. Now Kiwi Kid's here as well. Do they have the damage? Because GBM's starting to get worn down there, but Keen just doesn't have the health bar. He's still healing up, but he should be dropping, and yes, he does. GBM gets it. Enough map control goes to energy that they do manage to pick up one of these objectives, and the double teleport team now has better losses. Maybe not just yet.
Stick around. That's a big overextension.
Quas in a bit of a 1v4, trying to buy a lot of time. Keen on top of him as the ulti in for special, and Quas heals himself yet again, but Keen is tanking a quick ulti out from Ray, and the turret goes down. Where was his backup? Were you not choosing to defend the team or not? That turret was going to die anyway. Okay, they get mid outer, but overstepped by Quas. And Apex killing it right now. We made the champion twice. Drakes that aren't as good late game. Ocean Drakes are much better early on, so this sort of double Drake stack doesn't really mean anything. And there we go, another one down the upright. 3 points for OQ, really acclimated to America well, but he's just not landing on any targets. Ray diving in, pops the ulti, but now he's got to run. He's dangerously out of health. And will they find the kill? They actually can't, as Santorin who's actually sectioned off. Notice the team will not chase through the kill on Ray. He bought him. Again, Hawkshot comes through. GBM looks for
the barrel.
Damage onto Apollo. Burns the heal, gets a shield as well. And they're not killing Baron fast enough, actually. These guys are running out of health. Apollo's nearly dead to Baron Nashor. Takes the Mikhail's heal from Special. Ray to chase over the wall, gets the solo kill on a Kiwi Kid. And now the fight has begun 5 versus 4. OQ has nowhere to go. Keen is just all over their team. And this is going to be another 2 kills picked up. 3 versus 0. Easy.
Stall it out and still turn it around. Quas, speak of stalling.
Yeah, trying to run away, healing himself, running for dear life, but he's just got nowhere to go. Look, Santorin's not going to help you. There's the kill picked up. Make that now 4 in a row.
3 levels up for Ray over Quas. Just dominating this top lane.
All right, they got to stop him.
Yeah, Special did it before, gonna do it again, and Ray, he knows the stun's gonna be off now. Baron, right in range.
Cast,
Oh, he gets
600
stunned.
health. Yeah, good chain of stuns. Shrimp takes it down in time. Santorin made a nice effort. It was a really, really nice try. I thought he played it as well as he could have, but in 2 turret kills and 1 dragon kill all game long, not a lot of good things for them. Kiwi get forced around the map. Ray still wants in, and yep, he's got one picked up there. The tank Echo's working out well enough for him. Ult's back in to stay him. He's still gonna die. That will be a shutdown. 1 kill finally on the board for OQ, but top lane for support is not a bad thing, so now it's time for the re-engage, and they could get something done here. The Hemoplague is on, and a big chase coming in. Keen's got to run away. Popsa goes to make that happen. Special kiting out as well. It looks like that.
And also to have the Mikhails for the Ashe arrow.
Oh, and here we go. Quas slowed down by the Randuin's active of Special, speaking of, and Shrimp comes in for the stun. Falls with the Q, but Quas ignited on White, waiting for his Q to come back up so he can get the big heal, but does not dodge the knock-up. Special. Elder Dragon should be cleaned out of the map easily. NRG not trying to go for a stall move and play for Baron at the same time as Elder Dragon. They champion. So they are healing as they're walking forward. Now here comes the push on in, a flash to get away from Brahm's attempted engage. Keeping it on the backline by himself, literally engaging as support, and Ashe arrow point blank on Shrimp means nothing. OQ drops as well. The bottom lane's dead. Next up is Santorin. He's gonna flash and body slam out, but all he's doing is really buying time till die later because Quas is now left alone. He cannot get away from this one. Pops Azonia's. He's still an eventual death. The heal, yeah, that's nice, but he finally does go down. Apollo so many dragons, gonna stack the Barons. Pick us, trust us. We're gonna make sure we get 11 turrets every game.
Isn't Saint the guy who said screw your fantasy?
Just the ulti out of Caitlyn, and down goes that turret. Keen is happy to tank the turret. He does not seem to care at all. He's got the health regen. They've got the triple stacked Ocean Drake. The health bar is going to go back up pretty quickly, to be honest. Anymore. It's not supposed to be Zyra's job. At some point, you've got to kill the squishies, but clearly Santorin, Quas, and GBM aren't doing it. Now we get one, maybe final team fight. OQ's dead. He had nowhere to go. A nice kick back by Europe to make that happen. Going for broke, but it might just be broke anyway. Special running low on health. GBM does pick one up, and maybe NRG turn it around, but Ray's already picked off the mid lane, and there's no carries left for NRG, honestly. They're losing members left, right, and center. Quas last one up, pops the Sanguine Pool. That's cute and all. He gets a couple of damage dealt, but it's a double kill for Apollo. Only the support is dead. The inhibitors are gone. They're not going to kill the top turret. Sorry, fantasy owners, you're missing a turret kill here in this one, but you're still going to be happy to have a 2-0 for APX in their first series of the LCS. Come out with a 2-0 win, and NRG plummeting down the standings.
And NRG start off 0-2 in series.
Yes, they do. I think that they're also pretty scared about, if you head into a Caitlyn and just go for CS. Seraph down on the bottom side, though, not going to have the same.
Lurlo sticking to him. There's actually a teleport coming in. As he chases forward, flash, Lurlo's caught. First blood onto Seraph.
Don't think he was seen by the...
Whoa, flash, knock-up. They destroy Ninja, but the binding under the turret.
And he gets out of the perfectly for you as well. Uh-oh, more focus on mid, though. Phoenix.
Yeah, they're diving onto him. There goes Seraph with the kill. He's bound down now and destroyed. Seraph with another kill.
Never mind.
Finds a bit of damage. Matt is going to take quite a bit back. There goes the tidal wave, and Summoner Heal is used as well. Hakuho is chunked. There's the exhaust. Moon ganking from behind is looking for Hakuho. There's a teleport coming in from Lurlo to try to get in.
Messy.
He's trying to turn this fight around as Piglet kites away from Ninja. Lurlo and Moon are going deep. They get one, and Lurlo gets out, but now they have to go through Swain. Moon is solo, but he's still alive.
He
He's
can
getting
run them all
out.
off.
Ninja can't make up his mind. Finally, he's going to go down. Matt is almost certainly going to follow. Ninja lets him go.
Time now. Got that small buff. Whoa, gonna help him clear a lot. Hakuho takes a lot.
Calling and ignite. It's a kill, but Piglet's low. He's going to drop his log. Finally gets revenge for that laning phase.
Yeah, getting some true sight for themselves.
Tidal Wave is going to miss. Ninja's going 1v3. He's still alive. Finally
Oh,
going low, but
healing.
he's healing so much. Finally drops the binding, finds Phoenix, but he cleanses out. Seraph and Proxin are backing away, but they're backed against the wall. They're picked off. Lurlo gets the kill as the 4 members of Liquid get 2.
Yeah, backs against the wall there, and it looks like Prox
Able to
actually
get it.
That mid lane pressure that we talked about, Ninja's control over mid lane. Even though he's down to be able to fight for this vision, though, and Pink Ward is claimed.
Oh, there's a teleport from Seraph. He's looking to collapse onto Team Liquid. Matt is split off. There's a never move on to Phoenix. Matt is caught. He can't catch up with the rest of his team. He goes low. Oh, and he flashes the wall. He's still alive. There's the tidal wave to separate it, and suddenly it's Seraph who's too far. He's got the GA, but the front line of Liquid are chasing onto Proxin. They can't kill anyone, though. Phoenix and Piglet are doing work to Seraph. He's so tanky, but there's the GA we talked about. Ninja split in the beginning, already dead. Now there's Seraph back up. He's solo. Hakuho takes some punishment. He's going to drop down, and this game is blown open for Team Liquid.
Ninja died so early in that. They're the ones with Lorlo having TP advantage, and now he's just going to run straight in.
Yeah, face checks of
Whoa.
Brush, gets caught in the CC. He does have his ultimate, but he can't use it while he's snared. He drops to Lod.
Face check when they don't have
Back to that
Piglet.
tier 2 as Envy baited out in the Pixel Brush. Piglet will spot it out, and Seraph catches him despite the flash, and he's going to take a lot of damage. Piglet's dead, and Seraph is still in the back line. Lorlo joins in, but his AD carry is gone. They're still able to get one as Proxen falls. Ninja buying time while Phoenix is kited out, and Lorlo is trying to get out of this, but Ninja is able to zone away the rest of Team Liquid.
And they're just daring Team Liquid to step in.
Oh,
3,000 health is going
3,000 health
down.
on the Baron. Lorlo gets a huge stun. They're trying to finish it off. It's secured by Envy. The culling is in the front. Ninja's obliterated by Phoenix, and Lorlo is still alive. He gets back in on this Seraph as Phoenix and Piglet kite it out as best they can. Proxen and Lot have got a lot on their shoulders here. Lorlo's on top of a trap. He's going to drop. Seraph gets caught, but he doesn't even pop his Guardian Angel. It ends up being a 2-for-1, but Envy get that Baron. Trying to break through that inhibitor. Hakuho's in the back at low health. Doesn't want to be picked off by a straight laser. There they go, empowered. Lorlo is the target. He's nice and tanky, though. Seraph gets bounced around a bit, but he's got health enough to spare, as even a full culling from Piglet barely scratches the surface. One inhibitor goes down, and Envy rotate bottom and look for the second, and Team Liquid just cannot break through that front.
As of right now, though, Envy setting up the traps again. Turret goes down.
Laser finds Hakuho. Seraph dives forward. Moon for the flank. Tries to get into the back. He has to turn on to Ninja, who goes low. There's the Ignite dropping him down. Will he be able to stay alive? Lorlo keeps himself up as well as the front lines trade, but nobody's dead yet. Moon continues to chase forward. Here comes Seraph. He's got his teleport now at full health. Piglet's gonna dash in, but he's right in front. Seraph dodges the bubble and turns on to Moon. Proxen takes some damage. Lorlo's in the back. Ninja's going to drop his Phoenix, kills him, and Team Liquid find the fight they're looking for. It's double Guardian Angel. Proxen is going to drop. Piglet's alive. He's still doing damage in the back and no health. Lod is kiting it out as best he can. Seraph is burning down. So far, it's 1 for 2. Lorlo, it goes too deep. He's gonna pay the price, and Matt drops. It's a triple kill for Lod.
Oh my goodness, Lorlo went for
a thread, and that thread looked to be cut by Envy as they're taking the Baron on respawn. No challenge. Envy going to get onto this inhibitor. Lorlo has the convergence drop. Moon pulls the trigger. He gets into the back. Seraph in the front. It's Piglet trying to shred through. Moon goes low. He's finally going to drop the Proxen 5v4. Seraph is just too big, and Lorlo abandons ship. 3 inhibitors go down, and that Baron buff, he's going to be helping getting these minions on. Teleport to keep the minion alive. Piglet dodges. He's trying to solo this out. This is Piglet versus Proxen, but it's not going to be enough. The inhibitor turret, Nexus turret is finally going to go down. Team Liquid 5v4 are facing loss. If they turn this around, they can't do it. And it's Envy who dropped the Nexus and take game number 1 against Team Liquid.
Envy with the push in. They brute force with the Ezreal plus Alistar. Maybe there's even a lane swap coming in, but mid lane cast down very quickly. So Seraph's gonna probably try and shove another wave. Let's see if he decides to go all the way into turret, because you really, if you go for this, you gotta get it into the second turret to try and have those minions dive. Piglet's going back, try and catch them now. Try and balance. They always just try and continue to shove into second turret. And it's gonna open up an opportunity for Dragon. Looks like there's no counterplay here from Team Liquid because Envy were so much quicker on that tower take. And 3 tower shots from the Zyra plants is actually fairly significant. Meanwhile, though, so well. Whoa, he's actually going down!
Oh my gosh, Moon!
It was off screen. All right, we'll take another look at that because he's gassing in. He's not okay. Had to use getting the first blood is very big for them. Matt actually waiting around the corner.
The flash knock up. He's gonna find Lod. Flashes back, doesn't make it over the wall. Lod's caught, but Phoenix misses the binding. And this is now Lod on top of the respite. Moon is in the front line. He goes down as Ninja gets revenge. And there goes a chase from Seraph. He snares 3, stuns another. Piglet's low. He's gonna go down. The cleanup from it.
To do, and so they're just gonna take it because it is there. But it is a significant buff. All right, so Lorlo's actually gonna try and make him pay for it. Seraph might be the one to actually pay that cost.
Oh, no claw, and he gets shut down by Moon. He 800.
big fan. Teleport actually
Hakuho.
available for him as well. He does use it, but Haku's already dead.
It's in a bit late. Seraph trying to get in there, locks down Moon. They killed him before he could drop the respite. Matt follows. It's a 1-for-2 trade, about to become 3 as, whoa, Lorlo.
Dream opening here for Ninja, except for that, wrinkle where he gave up first blood and died. We didn't even see. This is not where they wanted to be. After last game, they really wanted to take a proactive approach, but all these kills early for Envy means they have complete control. Zone them off with the culling so you easily finish off that turret. Coming around, Team Liquid are going to contest this air Drake, or at least position accordingly.
Yeah, there's no Lamb's respite.
Smite fight, maybe?
Roxon is going to secure it.
Oh.
Seraph zones away in the front as Parallel Convergence keeps Envy back. And
So I don't think you even get the turret.
oh, seems like they're set to collapse. Seraph goes in a bit too far. He's forced to ult himself. Ninja cleans up Matt, and Seraph backs away while Laud looks for Moon. There's no respite here as Laud chases him down. The rest of Liquid take a lot of damage. It's a 1-for-1 trade as the support goes down, shut down by Phoenix.
Very risky move there from Kassadin because no one else could follow up with damage, so he was just going for the slow to hope that everyone else could get in range, but all flashes clawed down, so the initiation actually not there, and Team Liquid can take that opportunity, knowing claws down. Oh, he flashed, and they still got him. Nice follow-up there from Piglet to get the snipe.
It's the 1-2 combo, and with it,
Scrying orb there from Team Liquid. They're so far behind, they have 4 scrying orbs, even after the nerfs, but they get collapsed under the turret. Matt has no ultimate too, by the way. They still have numbers advantage though because Lorlo's ready with teleport and he's actually walking over. So while you can use invulnerabilities, okay, here come the teleports. Never mind, we got action.
yeah, Seraph goes way too deep. He's caught out. Lorlo is going to pop back. Seraph is going to be knocked up. Let's see if he will be able to keep himself alive. They drop Matt before he gets a chance to do anything. Envy right over the vision, constantly dropping those pink boards.
Oh, Matt constantly dying.
Yeah.
The cow is down. And he'll get back up, but it's going to be 25 seconds.
Ninja is going to dash forward. He looks for Moon. They're able to lock him down. He actually gets out and is able to pop his Lamb's respite, but Flash is even going to be used.
Yeah, this is all Envy. This is a very desperate play from Team Liquid. They're just going to go Hail Mary.
Lorlo hops in. Ninja and Seraph get out. Hakuho is going to drop on the far side as Phoenix goes a bit too far. He's going to drive. Lorlo's over the wall. He still has the relocation. Let's see if he can get back in. No, he decides to let it go. They get 1 kill at a cost of 1, but that's Baron to Team Envy. Huge Baron power play for Envy, and they found Piglet. He's dead too. They might just try to end the game right here. Moon gets caught and drops the respite. Envy are not satisfied with just the inhibs. They want the Nexus. That's another 2 kills. Lorlo is the only one alive, and Envy are looking to win the game right here and right now.
Dominating performance from Envy. They do lose a couple members at the end, but they should be able to finish it with the help of the minions. And they do claim their 2nd series victory here. Undefeated in week 1 of the North American LCS. This new team that was thrown together with pieces